Cristiano Ronaldo, until now, has scored 859 goals.
He's
For
proving.
Haaland to get to this number, for Haaland to get there, he needs to score 42 goals annually.
Ronaldo is a machine, so I really think he might go to the next World Cup, might not.
World Cup, Ronaldo.
World Cup.
Go Bold Podcast, people. Episode 3 here with my friend Tomasz Reis. How are you doing?
Hello, guys. Hello, Bryce.
Some bold statements are coming here, right, Tomasz?
Let's go.
And don't forget to comment your opinions and obviously like this video for more content of Go Bold Podcast. But the first topic is the big topic. We gotta respect Cristiano Ronaldo, okay? What a year Cristiano Ronaldo is having. 40 goals scored in 43 games. He's 38 years old and he's gonna break the 1,000 goals record. I fully believe he's gonna make that happen. Do you agree with me?
The man, the myth, the legend, Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, that I believe he's gonna score the 1,000 goals. Obviously, that guy is already. He's a legend.
How can someone doubt Ronaldo right now?
No one can doubt about him.
But people do.
No, he's always proving us wrong. The haters are always wrong with Ronaldo. Always.
But it's crazy to me to think that like Cristiano Ronaldo's last Balon d'Or was in 2017, and he still was seen as one of the best players in the world so long because he deserves that. Do you agree with me?
For sure. Even the Juventus Ronaldo is totally underrated. Man.
Oh,
totally underrated.
I think he's one of the best players to ever play in Serie A and for Juventus.
For sure.
Top
No
goal
doubt.
scorer ever of Juventus.
Yeah, no doubt in my mind. I think he was the top goal scorer in the decade. I think.
Oh man, when you have like Trezeguet, Del Piero, then Cristiano Ronaldo comes and becomes an icon too in this team. But going with what you said, with the Juve spell too, Cristiano Ronaldo scored more than 100 goals in his last 3 decades. In the 2000s era, he scored 206 goals. In the 2010s, he scored 550 goals, and in the 2020s, he scored 102 goals, and he's gonna have more than 150. I reckon.
That guy, total machine, just hard-working machine.
And it's crazy, like Cristiano Ronaldo never played against Real Madrid. It's like it's meant to be. He's meant to be a Galactico legend, Ronaldo.
For sure.
His total record with Real is 451 goals, 131 assists in 438 games. That he's won 4 Balon d'Ors for Real Madrid.
Astronomical numbers.
I'm starting to say like the mentality of Cristiano Ronaldo, the focus of Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what's special. It's not the body of Cristiano Ronaldo. If I were to study him, I would study his mind more. Do you agree with me with that one?
Yeah, of course I agree with you. That guy doesn't stop working. He could already have gone, just chilling, living his life. But no, the guy still works hard all the time to be the best version of himself every single day.
And that's what you got to do, right? And going to Al Nassr, he was very criticized. But seeing now that he wants this 1,000 goal mark, Cristiano Ronaldo, it might have been not the worst decision to go to Al Nassr. Am I right?
No, I really think the opposite. I think it was one of the best decisions that he could ever make.
To go to Al Nassr?
Yeah, to go to Al Nassr.
But why'd you say that so?
I say that because obviously in terms of marketing, he got even bigger.
True.
Okay, he was already the biggest star, but now even bigger. Right now, he's playing good football with a good team on his back. He opened the Arabic football to the world.
True.
And as you said, the numbers. He's going after the numbers. And I even think, I don't know, Ronaldo is a machine. So I really think he might go to the next World Cup. Might not.
World Cup, Ronaldo.
I don't know if I'm being too bold. I don't know if I'm being too bold or not. But I think it's possible.
But also, I like to see Ronaldo playing with Gonçalo Ramos, showcase change of tactics with Roberto Martinez. So we've seen 4-3-3 with Roberto Martinez, the 3 defenders too with Gonçalo Inácio, Ruben, and Antonio Silva. And now we see a 4-4-2 with Rafael Leão, with Gonçalo Ramos, and with Cristiano Ronaldo too. So I do have doubts against big opposition. Okay, I don't want to say that we're already better than France. Okay, we're going to be talking more ahead about the Euros. But I think we have a really good chance. And Cristiano Ronaldo, until now, has scored 859 goals. For Haaland to get to this number, for Haaland to get there, he needs to score 42 goals annually until the age of 38.
It's amazing.
And I still believe Ronaldo's going to have the 1,000 goal mark. So it's going to be more than 40 goals that Haaland needs to do annually. That is the level. Not matched. Not matched.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
And I might say this too. Ronaldo and Messi, for me, they're in the top 3 players ever in football. I think Pelé, Maradona, Cruyff, that's the discussion too. But those, Ronaldo and Messi, for me, have solidified themselves at that level. And right now, Ronaldo and Messi, they're the leaders of Argentina and Portugal. And both teams are unbeaten in their qualifiers. Argentina are unbeaten in the World Cup qualifying. And Portugal are unbeaten in the Euro qualifying. So big up to Scaloni and Roberto Martinez, because we've seen them with worse managers in the past. Do you agree with that one too?
I agree with that. They are leaders. They are leaders and they are leading their teams. They're doing everything they can. Let's see how it goes.
And a bold prediction too, please just say to me if I'm crazy or not by thinking this can happen. Junior, we see all the news in the social media saying Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has signed for Al Nassr at 13 years old. Look, and he's going to wear the number 7. That has been said too. I wouldn't be surprised that at 15, 16, Junior is playing with Cristiano Ronaldo in the first team of Al Nassr.
That would be the first time ever that something of that area could happen. I think. I don't know.
Well,
but
at
a
this
father and the son playing at this level together. A father and the son, not brother, father and son. What is that?
It's mad. It's mad. It's not even like coaching the son.
Yeah.
It's like playing with the son. It's like
it's amazing. It's amazing.
So
if that happens,
the GOAT.
The goat.
He even waits for his son to play with him.
Big shoes to fulfill.
Days, man. And I gotta say this. A lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this, but I gotta say it. And please tell me if you agree or not. Cristiano Ronaldo has had a better calendar year 2023 than Lionel Messi. I have no doubt in my mind. The World Cup was ended in December, and since then, Messi won the League's Cup. Fantastic. And he played 4 games in the MLS. But now, until February, he's not going to be there. And Cristiano Ronaldo has been constantly there for Al Nassr. He is, and at 38, he's the best player in the Saudi League right now. There's Benzema there right now. There's Neymar that, unfortunately, he got injured. Yeah. But Ronaldo's still the best in a league that has stars next to him now. That was him that drove them to go to the Saudi League too. Do you agree with what I said there?
Yeah, the goat. For me, the goat. The
I love it.
The things that he can do, he can move everyone. You understand? Everyone around him is moved by him. You understand what I'm trying to say?
The charisma on him.
Yeah,
right?
the charisma, exactly. Like he has the flair, that flair in the life. Not even just playing football, but in life.
Like I think it's the Cristiano Ronaldo has this mentality of succeeding over anything. And if you see your best player in the locker room always putting in the work, you got to inspire your teammates with that.
You're going to follow him.
And Ronaldo did warn people about Man United players like Sancho in the Piers Morgan interview. He said, look, Sancho doesn't have the mentality, in my opinion, that I have when I came. And that was self-explanatory with time. But yes, people, tell us down below if you agree with a lot that we've said. And the last thing I got to say, we're Portuguese. We felt Ronaldo's ascension. Like, look, I'm not going to say our age, okay, but we're in our 20s. We're in our 20s, people. And we've seen Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal inspire the next generation. Felix, Ruben Dias, Gonçalo Ramos, Nuno Mendes, every single player of the national team was inspired by him. And Portugal, before Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal, before Cristiano Ronaldo, we went to 3 European qualifications. We got through in 11. And in 3 World Cup qualifiers, we only went to 3 World Cup qualifiers in 17 without Cristiano Ronaldo. So without Cristiano Ronaldo, 3 Euro qualifiers in 11 and 3 World Cup qualifiers in 17. 0 trophies. After Ronaldo, 6 Euro qualifiers were in 6 Euros, 5 World Cup qualifiers were in 5 World Cups. 100% attendance in the big competitions and 2 trophies won. and we're contenders to win a third with the Euros 2024.
Crazy influence. And as you said, we are contenders to win. Like with France, I think we are the two best teams.
So maybe yes, we should talk about here the Euros 2024 contenders here. We have another topic that yes, Messi fans, don't worry, we'll talk about Messi here at the end too. But the Euro 2024 qualifiers have been very interesting. And look, I think France are the favorites to win the Euros right now. I think that's a fact. I think Mbappe, at international level, is the best player in the world right now. And yeah, they're the main contenders.
They have a lot of talent, lots and lots of talent. It's hard to keep up with a team like France, but I really think that the squad that Roberto Martinez is forming, and I don't know, with the leader Cristiano Ronaldo in there, and being possibly his last Euro, it will be the last. I think we can make like a really, really good Euro 2024.
Look,
I really do think.
If Ronaldo wins, Ronaldo won the Euro in 2016.
Yeah.
If he wins the Euro with Portugal in 2024, no doubt he's already considered, like, by everyone, the best European player ever.
That's
already.
For sure, yes.
But it cements him with 2 trophies that make him really the guy now.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Of course, I agree. The discussion of the GOAT will always be like a discussion. There will always be people preferring Messi, or people preferring Ronaldo. I really do think that we shouldn't try to compare them at that level. They are both the GOATs, okay? I really love Ronaldo because of his mentality. And as you said, he influenced the young generation of football players, but not just football players. He influenced the young generation in general. And that's what I'm saying. Ronaldo influences people, and that's why for me that guy is in another level, man.
The most followed person on earth.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know that. But
on Instagram. On
Instagram. Okay.
On Instagram at least. Yeah,
but the guy, he influences people, and that's what I really love about him. The charisma, the hardworking, the mentality, as you said.
So we were saying like France main contenders to win the Euros in 2024. Who would you put in the second bracket list? Portugal and England?
Portugal and England, yeah, for sure. England have a good team right now. A very good team, to be honest.
They have the best player in the world right now.
The inform, yes, Jude Bellingham, for sure.
What a game. Man of the match against Italy. Terrific.
I saw that. What a guy. But yeah, England, Portugal, France being the number 1 contender for me, and then Portugal and England for sure.
Spain. You don't reckon Spain?
No, I reckon Spain as well. But Spain, I think it will be more or less like Netherlands, Spain, even Belgium.
Oh, Belgium. I think
Belgium.
For me, Belgium are a dark horse. I like a lot Domenico Tedesco, the manager of Belgium, 38 years old. He's managed to make Lukaku the captain and the top goal scorer of the European qualifiers with 9 goals. And Doku's playing, Bakayoko's playing. Arthur Vermeulen had his debut finally. Please remember this name, okay, people? He's one of the best wonder kids under 19 in the world right now. I'm saying that. So
always learning with this guy.
It's a bold statement, okay? No, Arthur Vermeulen was one of the catalysts for Royal Antwerp to win the league since 1957 at 18 years old at that time. And now he's going to be definitely a player for Belgium in the next 5 to 10 years, okay? It's not just Jude Bellingham for England. Belgium have their own with Arthur Vermeulen too. But France, England, Portugal, Belgium as a contender. We're not mentioning the hosts with Germany. I think Germany did a very good decision by sacking Hansi Flick and appointing Julian Nagelsmann. Julian Nagelsmann's reputation is on the line right now. Everybody's going to be watching the Euros, and I think Germany is going to surprise a lot of people. Sané, Wirtz, Musiala, Gundogan, Kimmich. Behind Füllkrug, that is excellence.
Yeah.
Excellence. Do you think they can surprise a lot of people too?
I think it's not even considered a surprise because Germany has those guys, that team.
Look at the World Cup. Yeah. They lose to Japan.
The last World Cup, and even the last Euro. They did really bad performances, but Germany is used to win. They have the winning mentality. They have the mentality over there. So I really think they can make something happen. They have a good team, not the best team. They had greater teams in the past, but they can make a good run for sure.
You got Ter Stegen at the back. I didn't mention Rudiger, Gosens if he's in form. We know he's good, right?
Very good player.
So, who would be the player that you would say that you want to highlight from the Euro qualifiers? That's the guy that I really want to mention about.
I have two, and we already mentioned about them. For me, the two best players, the two players that are going to push for their teams the most will be Jude Bellingham for England and Kylian Mbappe for France, for sure.
Do you think they're going to be in the Balon d'Or top 3 or top 5 next year?
Both of them. Yeah.
I believe so.
I believe so.
I believe Haaland. I think the next Ballon d'Or will have maybe the top 3 right now is with Haaland, Mbappe, and Jude Bellingham.
I agree with you.
And all under 25, mate. All under 25.
Lots of talent over there.
It's a trust the youth moment. And Vinicius Junior must be in the top 10, man. It's embarrassing. But Brazil is a whole other conversation, man. Brazil... Next World Cup in the States, they got to fix things. Ancelotti must be the manager or someone else, Fernandes. But we're not talking about CONMEBOL right here. I just wanted to say a bit of Brazil. But Neymar, just mentioning two because we're mentioning Brazil. Neymar, since August 2017, he has missed 161 games.
He's always injured. I don't know what's going on with this physique, man.
The preparation of Cristiano Ronaldo, the preparation of Neymar. He has the talent, unreal, but... it gets to a point that you got to put in the minutes. You got to put in those hours.
And for me, in terms of talent, I even say that Neymar is the most talented player ever. Talented, okay? Pure talent, okay? For me.
I can understand that being said. Okay. I can understand that being said.
5 stars weak foot, 5-star skills, all the time. You understand?
Yeah, but Taraptu.
No, but that's I really think it's pure talent. If the guy had the same mentality of Cristiano, for me. And the right moves in his career, it should, for me at least. Okay, he got a lot of money, a lot of marketing, and a lot of other stuff. But if Neymar had stayed in Barcelona right now, the discussion would be a lot different.
You think? I think he would have a Ballon d'Or minimal.
A minimum. So he could have gone for 3 Ballon d'Ors.
I didn't want to say it, but I agree with that too. I really think Neymar. His worst decision was leaving Barcelona to PSG. And people say that he did that in order to be one of the favorites for the Ballon d'Or. To leave Messi.
To leave the shadow of Messi. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but now, and just a stat too, for the PSG haters, they're going to love this one. I think L'Equipe said that PSG lost 15 million followers after... Messi and Neymar left the club.
Really?
In social media.
15 million followers.
15 million, mate. Let's see when Mbappe leaves too. PSG's in the mud, maybe. PSG's in the mud in terms of social media. And they've gotten a lot from social media. The Jordan brand, like the image of PSG is what makes PSG one of the biggest clubs right now in the world when the League 2 isn't a top 5 league, maybe, because I'm saying Portuguese league should be a top 5 league, and Eredivisie a top 5 maybe, but ahead of the Liga. Liga had better times.
No, Liga and Liga, they have good teams. They have a lot, but
history, right?
No, they have a lot history as well.
Marseille, Lyon,
but talent. They have a lot of talent in France. Lots of talent.
It's true. Even second division.
Playing there, and in the national team of France players and playing there.
Like Stade Rennes is a team that like used to have like Dembélé.
They produce all the time.
Matistel, and then the second division in France had Kanté, Mahrez.
Yeah.
So you can, that's actually a scout heaven. One of the scouting heavens. And I think I'm going to butcher his name, but it's Lucas, the defensive mid of Red Bull Salzburg. I've been told that he's going to be one of the best defensive mids in the world by a player, a teammate, okay? You might know if you follow the channel, you might know who it is. But he was bought from Saint-Etienne for 13 million. And that just shows that, like, in Saint-Etienne has banned many players have been there. America Aubameyang, I recall that he was there too.
Yeah.
So that's nicely mentioned. It's not all bad with PSG in the French league too.
No, the Liga is not the best league in the world, obviously, but we have to put some respect on their name.
And the top goal scorers of the Euros, people. I just wanted to mention this in the Go Ball podcast. The top goal scorers of the Euros right now, the top goal scorers of your Euro qualifiers right now have Cristiano Ronaldo and Lukaku, drawn with 9 goals. that I believe Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be the top goal scorer because that's what he does. Rasmus Winter-Højlund with 7 goals and Harry Kane too with 7 goals. And just look at this. 3 of the players I just mentioned out of the 4 have a link to Man United. Rasmus Winter-Højlund plays for Man United. And Lukaku and Cristiano Ronaldo, they left Man United. So literally 3 of them. 3 of them.
Were they the problem?
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they
and
were.
the Glazers, did you see that? Like, reportedly, Man United fans, like, the sheikh, the Qatar sheikh, I don't know the name, but the Qatar sheikh said he was going to invest 8 billion. 8 billion
In Man United?
in Man United. And the Glazers are saying, no, we're going with Sir Jamie Ratcliffe to own 25%. We still want to be owners. But, like, Man United are in a situation that, like, they need investment. They need new facilities, like Ronaldo said. They need a better stadium. And they need the fans happy. Because the Man United history that I grew up when I was, like, 10 was a Man United that was used to winning with Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, they had the mentality. They need new management as well. New management. Because
You would sack Erik ten Hag.
I would sack Erik ten Hag. I don't know who I would
replace?
who I would replace with, but
Zidane.
but
I'm joking. I don't think Zidane would
but
accept
I
him.
really think Erik ten Hag did the best he could, but it's not
enough.
It's not enough more for a club like Man United. For me,
I think Man United lack a technical director. I think a lot of the blame goes to Erik ten Hag if a transfer doesn't go right. Lisandro Martinez, Onana, who's at fault? Erik ten Hag.
Yeah.
If he had a sporting director with him, like a Van der Sar, a Marco Vermaars, like he had at Ajax helping him out, he would share the responsibility, and the criticism maybe wouldn't be as heavy as it is.
maybe because he's not a bad coach
And
at all.
Anthony.
He's not a bad coach at all. Okay, so just a few bad decisions, and for me, especially the poor management of his own team. That's for me the worst part of for me. Okay, but I really don't know a lot about this subject. Okay,
But we're talking here, Man United. We're talking Portugal. We gotta mention Bruno. Bruno Fernandes, okay?
Bruno Fernandes.
Some people say he's better than De Bruyne. We don't. We don't. We're Portuguese, and we don't say that Bruno Fernandes is better than Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Another level.
Yeah, another
But
level.
Bruno Fernandes, amongst all players in the European qualifiers, he's number 1 right now in goals and assists with 12. He's got 7 assists. He's the number 1 in assists too. He's got 3.9 key passes per game. He's number 2 in that stat. And the last one, he's number 1 in big chances created per game. That's unreal. That's unreal that he's doing that. Bruno Fernandes.
You know why? Because that guy plays with the heart. He has the heart. He has the heart of.
And do you think Bruno Fernandes plays better for Portugal than he plays for Man United?
No, I really think that the quality is there both in the national team and in Man United because he's the leader of Man United as well. Casemiro joined, but
Leader playing-wise, right?
Playing-wise, yes. But he was already there, and he was the guy that was trying to move his team forward all the time.
That's
okay?
very true.
And and even with Ronaldo on the national team, he might be the guy that is doing that as well.
I think the leaders of Portugal right now, Cristiano Ronaldo number 1, Bernardo
obviously.
Silva, Ruben Dias, and Bruno Fernandes.
Okay.
I think those 3 are behind Cristiano.
But what I'm trying to say is with Bruno Fernandes, and I'm not even a big fan of Bruno Fernandes. I like the guy, and he's Portuguese, and I like to see him play. But with Bruno Fernandes, he's that guy that he doesn't quit. He doesn't quit on the ball. If the ball is going out of bounds, he will try to get. You understand? He's gonna do the.
He's got that mentality to go an extra inch.
Yeah,
edge.
exactly,
He has an edge.
exactly.
He has an edge with other people.
Exactly, a little bit like Otavio. You understand? Like that heart.
And
That's what I'm saying.
And Otavio's a great player, people. He went to Al Nassr. He gets criticized for that a lot. But in
very
the
good.
Portuguese league, I might say that Otavio has been one of the best players in the Portuguese this last decade. I think that's not even bold to say. I think that's a fact.
And from a Benfica fan, again, I have to agree with Alex.
But going with that, saying you're a Benfica fan, who is the best player you've ever seen at Benfica? Pablo Aimar?
All time?
Well, that you've seen in the stadium.
Okay.
Pablo Aimar.
I really loved Pablo Aimar, of course, but look, one underrated name for Benfica was Jonas. Okay, I'm just gonna say that
One
Jonas.
of the best strikers in Portugal.
Jonas was very, very good. But yeah, with the magic and like being the best talented player in Benfica, I really think it was Pablo Aimar. Yeah, Pablo Aimar.
Pablo Aimar is the idol of Lionel Messi, people. If you don't
Pablo
know
Aimar.
that.
Great player.
Check that
Great
tape, people, okay? He coached. He was an assistant coach in the World Cup with Scaloni. Pablo Aimar. So he's involved. He's still involved with his magic in the game somehow. Javi Garcia too. He's with Roger Schmidt, and he's an assistant coach. So we have many assistant coaches right now in football. The Ricardo Carvalho with Roberto Martinez too. So we might have a time that Ricardo Carvalho is a manager, Javi Garcia is a manager, Pablo Aimar is a manager.
He's the world moving forward.
And do you think Cristiano Ronaldo will be a manager?
I think he has I think he might have the brains for that.
I think he has it, but I think he'll be a owner of a club. I think he's gonna be that guy. I own this club, and I'm gonna play for the club too if I want. I know Michael Jordan didn't play.
The guy at 50. I'm just gonna get in.
Yeah, look, if someone's gonna do it, it's Cristiano Ronaldo, mate. Obviously. It's Cristiano Ronaldo,
playing with his son, owning a club. You name it, that guy can do.
Wait, he's getting 200 million
goals
a year. With 200 million a year, he can come back to Europe, Cristiano Ronaldo, and buy a European club in the French league in Spain. Ronaldo Nazario bought Real Valladolid. He can buy he will never buy Real Madrid, but he can maybe get a.
Do you think that Ronaldo could buy Sporting?
He could become the owner of Sporting one day.
Yeah.
That's look. Sporting already have a porta set of Sporting. The number 7 door is Cristiano Ronaldo door. It was just announced.
I didn't know that.
The academy of Sporting is the Cristiano Ronaldo Academy. Look, you might as well make him the biggest shareholder of the club, and if he wants, I think he should be given that. We know the house he's building in Guincho, okay? That house is a madness, okay? A mansion. Yeah, it's a huge mansion, okay? So Cristiano Ronaldo does have intentions of one day living in Portugal. So it should be realistic to think that Sporting might be bought by Cristiano Ronaldo one day. Todd Boehly news came that he wanted to buy a bit of Sporting.
Yeah.
A minor interest. Yes. But yeah, we're oh my days, this is going hella bold.
Yeah,
but
great talks.
Let us know what you're thinking about Cristiano Ronaldo, the Euros, Bruno Fernandes. We've mentioned a lot. I just want to mention Balon d'Or here at the end. We mentioned briefly the future of the Balon d'Or. What are your thoughts here of the Balon d'Or? Guardiola said both players deserve. I completely agree with Guardiola. Haaland won a European treble, but what Messi did for Argentina in this World Cup makes Messi an irreplaceable player in that team. No one can do that. And Harry Kane and Lewandowski, I'm not saying they would score more than 60 goals like Haaland, but they would have a similar impact, in my view, with that Man City team with Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri. Do you agree with me with this opinion?
I agree with you. And I saw the statement that Guardiola, the Guardiola statement, that he said that we should have a Ballon d'Or just for Messi and a Ballon d'Or for the rest of the guys. And yeah, I agree what he says, because they both deserve, Haaland and Messi, obviously. But Messi is Messi. I don't know. He might win the Ballon d'Or. I've seen some things that they are saying that he's gonna win.
It's gonna happen, mate.
Haaland. That's what I'm saying about Haaland, because Haaland, if he can start appearing in the most crucial moments for his club and for his nation, like if he appears on his nation on the qualifiers and he starts scoring goals in the crucial times, you understand what I'm saying?
But Haaland has 27 goals in 27 appearances for Norway. I think he's been very unlucky with the manager.
Yeah, I'm not taking credit on the guy.
But what you said is Norway haven't been to a big competition since Euro 2000. Since Euro 2000.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, do you know that goal at the 93rd minute that is 1-1 and we need the big game player? Messi shows.
No, if it's life or death, you're gonna die if someone's gonna miss this penalty. Who would you pick for that penalty?
For sure, Cristiano Ronaldo.
But right now in Europe, who would you pick?
Okay.
Maybe Haaland.
Yeah, maybe Haaland. I don't see Kylian Mbappe failing as well. But
yeah, that's true. That's true, because in the World Cup final, that I had this discussion with Breton, and I want to know your this. Yeah. I didn't warn you. About, but I had a deep discussion in text messages in the last 2 days with Breton about this. I think the Qatar World Cup final was the greatest final I've ever seen. Look, I'm in my 20s, Mbappe scored a hat-trick.
Hat-trick. Oh my God.
Messi overthrown that hat-trick.
Oh my God.
Went to extra time. And Messi clearly became, for everyone around the world,
The God.
the best player in the world in that given moment. That was more than 300 days. And he's still going to win the Balon d'Or.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest moments I've ever seen.
Yeah. Maybe the best World Cup moment ever. Maybe.
And people that say, the World Cup, maybe Qatar.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But even the Colomboani shot that was saved by Emi Martinez, that was a clip, like the moment. And it's not mentioned enough. Okay, we can mention the hat-trick, we can mention Messi, but we have to mention that clip because that guy saved the Argentina.
Emiliano Martinez.
Emiliano
Emiliano Martinez, Alvarez, Enzo Fernandes. Their legacy started in that moment.
Enzo Fernandes did a great World Cup, and I really think that he's going to show his talent. Okay, he's going to continue showing his talent.
I think Argentina with Garnacho, Enzo Fernandez, and Julian Alvarez, they've got 3 starters there for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
And they all have the right mentality because they're playing now with Messi. And they're still managing to be very important to that team. Lautaro, though. Lautaro in the World Cup, 0 goals in 6 games. But for Inter, a whole different story.
Yeah, he's being in form with Inter.
So, Messi, Balon d'Or.
Yeah, Messi Balon d'Or.
And Haaland, the best goal scorer in Europe right now.
He's the Golden Boot.
But maybe not the best goal scorer ever, okay? Just wanted to say that because we did mention how many goals he needs to score to equal Cristiano Ronaldo.
Absurd numbers.
Numbers, my guy. And this is the last thing I just want to say, because you guys like start bench cells. I do start bench cells a lot of times with Pedro. He can be very polemic sometimes, okay? With Benzema starts ahead of Luis Suarez and Lewandowski, that I disagree. I start Luis Suarez, bench Lewandowski, and I sell Benzema, that is a Ballon d'Or winner. I do realize that, but Suarez for Barca.
Prime Suarez, what a player.
He won 2 golden boots in the era of Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, and even with Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's not mentioned enough.
With Brendan Rodgers, that season was unreal. I think one of the best players in the last 2 decades to play in the Premier League. But since you're mentioning Premier League here, Tomasz, a start bench cell with Eden Hazard that just retired, Mo Salah, and Alexis Sanchez in their primes. Who would you start bench cell?
Okay, that one for me, I'm gonna be very assertive in my response to you. Okay, so I would start Eden Hazard. I would bench Mo Salah, and I would sell Alexis Sanchez. Even though Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal,
underrated,
and
at Barca too, he was important for Barca.
He was important, but at Arsenal he was the best player.
And Ozil, it's like Ozil and Alexis.
What a player!
No Premier League title, but the Arsenal fans' memories, they know what's up. So I agree with you. I think prime talk, Eden Hazard, I start. I bench Mo Salah, and I do sell to Alexis Sanchez. But I do think Mo Salah is very criticized, wrongly so, and I think Mo Salah should be mentioned as one of the greatest players to ever play in the Premier League.
I agree.
Right?
I agree with you 100%. That's what I was gonna add to my response. In their primes, for sure. But if we talk about the longevity of the careers, Mo Salah is the best player of them all.
So if it's a start bench cell prime, you put Hazard, Salah, Alexis Sanchez. I agree.
100%.
But if it's not a prime start bench cell, but a longevity and consistency, it's start Mo Salah, bench Hazard, and sell Alexis Sanchez. I can agree with that. And I think a lot of people wrongfully so judge Salah. Maybe African?
Yeah, but Salah proved us wrong because all of the guys were saying, Salah is going to be a one-season wonder. You remember that?
That's true. That is true. Like Sadio Mane type thing.
Yeah, but Salah proved the world wrong.
True.
It's true.
And I think one of the greatest front trios we've ever seen in the Premier League was with Jurgen Klopp, that managed to overthrow a Man City team that is elite with Pep Guardiola. The Sadio Mane, Firmino, and Mo Salah front trio. It's historic. Champions League winner.
And Firmino underrated.
And he's in the Saudi League too at Al Ahly, okay? Gonna comment a game of Al Ahly at Sport TV, people. So if you watch Al Ahly, I might be commenting those games too in Portugal, okay? But so my last start bench cell, because it's the debut of start bench cells. I didn't want to put you cooking too much here, okay? But
bring it.
This last start bench cell is start bench cell with Jude Bellingham, Musiala, and Gavi right now.
Okay, right now, obviously we have to start Jude Bellingham. For me, number one informed player.
Yes.
Okay? I would bench Musiala and I would sell Gavi, even though I am a supporter of Gavi. I like him a lot because of that heart that he has, like Bruno Fernandes, those type of players. I really like Gavi, okay? But I would have to sell him because Musiala has that pure talent in him.
Best player Germany in the World Cup.
Yeah, that guy has so much talent. But yeah, Jude Bellingham, best player right now. So I would start Jude Bellingham, bench Musiala, and sell Gavi.
I would do the same. I would start Jude Bellingham, I would bench Jamal Musiala, and I would sell Gavi. And for all the Barca fans, we don't hate on Gavi. We just respect the talent of Musiala and Bellingham. That if Real Madrid managed to get Mbappe and Jamal Musiala in the next 3 years, and an Alphonso Davies in all this, Galacticos 2.0.
Oh, for sure.
Bring Zidane back, and he gets a three-peat in the Champions League once again. That's what I gotta say. Like, Zidane, ever since he's left Real Madrid, where's that man gone? Where's that man gone? What is Zidane gonna do? French national team, they extended with Didier Deschamps. That I don't think it's a wrong decision.
No,
if Mbappe likes him, if Griezmann likes him, if the group likes him, I don't go against that. But Zidane, man, you gotta coach. You gotta coach. Where do you think you would coach? I saw Marseille reports.
No, but I think he's just enjoying life. Just for a bit. No, I really do think that. I really do think that he was in the football world a lot of time, and he will go back, of course. But he's just chilling a bit, and then we'll come back just when the time is right. You understand? Like what you've said about Real Madrid. If that happens, we might see one of the best teams ever again. You understand?
Yeah, the next Real Madrid manager talk is a bold one. Because right now, I think in pole position right now is Xabi Alonso of Bayer Leverkusen.
Yes.
In pole position right now. To leave when Ancelotti leaves, I think Xabi Alonso right now is the number one.
Xabi Alonso is a good choice right now, but I think he should...
Mourinho.
No. I'm just saying Xabi Alonso should stay a little bit more time and prove himself with Leverkusen a little bit more. I think.
If Leverkusen wins the Bundesliga though this season and breaks the record of Bayern Munich winning like more than 10 Bundesliga titles, like that's enough to say like this is the new era.
Yeah.
This is the new era. And I think too has to be a worry for Florentino Perez. Florentino Perez must be worried of who's going to coach Real Madrid after Ancelotti because he's got players like Jude Bellingham. He's got players like Vinicius Junior. He's got players that must develop with the right manager. Because if it's a wrong decision, you might be compromising the future of Bellingham, of Vinicius, of Rodrigo, of Hendrik. So I think Xabi Alonso, for what he's done at Leverkusen, Wirtz is better, Frimpong is better, Boniface, what a buy it was for 20 million. Xhaka's looking good, Hoffman a great player, Grimaldo already in the discussion of best left backs in the Bundesliga, and he's just arrived. I think Xabi Alonso could elevate the squad of Real Madrid.
He joined a lot of good players over there. He made a great team. They have a lot of potential.
I love that Leverkusen.
Let's see what they can do, and then see what Xabi Alonso can do.
But so Xabi Alonso, Mourinho, who would you put else?
At Real Madrid. That's so.
Klopp? Klopp would never leave
that's
Liverpool
a tough
now.
question because I really like Mourinho. Mourinho is a guy that. He's a clutch guy.
I think Mourinho. You know what I think Mourinho is gonna do, Tomasz? I think Mourinho is going to Saudi Arabia afterwards, and get like more than 100 million.
And it would be a really good decision by him because I think with Mourinho the things can go really good or really bad.
That's true.
Okay.
Look at Tottenham.
Yeah, really good or really bad. And with Xabi Alonso, I think it would be like a more safe option to bring him to the club because he's Spanish.
Well said.
He's Spanish.
A Real Madrid legend.
Real Madrid legend. He seems very likable. You understand what I'm saying?
And he's got eloquence and class.
Yeah,
and just like Zidane, Xabi Alonso can slot in and join the training session. And we've seen those passes, the tape of those clean passes.
Yeah.
Oh my days, man! Imagine being a player receiving those passes from your coach, from your head coach. People, oh my days. But yes, if you're listening until now to the Go Bold podcast, just like the goddamn thing, okay? I'm going to throw the pen. I think I got it there. So you might as well like the video, people. I went bold right there. Come. Oh my. So now you guys throw it back to me. So come on. comment down below, like the video, share with your friends in your groups. Just go bold. And yes, thank you, Tomasz. Thank you so much for coming here. Follow Tomasz on Instagram and follow his project, The Triple Evolution, on YouTube. We're going to put the link down below in the description.
Thank you, my man.
It's a good project, and you must, if you're in Portugal, you must follow good projects because we need that. We need the Portuguese culture improving, and it's with charismatic people doing right decisions, just like Tomasz. Thank you for listening until now to the Go Bold podcast, and thank you for going bold in another week with us.